All right, hey guys, good morning. I just wanted to make a video because Romantic sent me a save just last night or the other day, and with a brand new option. It's an option. You do not have to use it if you do not wish to, but a brand new option on how to roll dice. That, in my mind, it changes the game completely. Obviously it doesn't change the game, but your interaction with the game, the smoothness of flow, the quickness of play, the ability to maintain your train of thought when you're in combat, as opposed to having to break your train of thought to figure out something with the rule set or repeat something or do something again. This solves all of that. We had even considered redoing the ranged attack because of that, and I believe with this that this solves this as well. It solves that as well. So wanted to go ahead and there we go. All right, so I've set up 3 characters here. Let's go ahead and just set up our very last one. And I'm not going to run through any type of a game system, but we're going to go ahead and just set it up real quick so I can show you the example. But really excited about this because we've put so much into it and worked on it so long and spent so much money and had so many volunteers put in countless of hours of volunteer work. And it was just feeling like something was missing. It just wasn't quite clicking for me yet. It wasn't happening for me yet. And I'll be honest, I just was starting to feel a little frustrated, like this whole concept, it just might not really work in TTS, where it's all working, but when you finally get down to the brass tacks, so to speak, it's just not what it was supposed to be. And I believe this changes it. It put it all together and made it made it work. For just lack of a better way to put it, it just made it work. So anyway, okay, so we are green. We're going to change color to orange. We'll go ahead and be the dwarf. Here's our dwarf. Of course, he spawns right away. Give him just a second to load. And he should be coming up. There he is. And that's what takes the longest to load, is that model. We'll go ahead and name him Ale Suxer. And it's played by Fly. And we'll go ahead and give him some wounds here. Okay, I'll take a 6. And what is he? 8. That's 14. Into the wound thing. Automatically goes. Go ahead and put your axe on to equip. That will activate the axe. Here's his chainmail armor. I think that might be new too since the last time y'all saw anything. But if you watch over here, the chainmail gives him +1 toughness. So now all you have to do is take his chainmail and wear it. Equip it, put it on there, and it changes to gives him his +1. Of course, rope's just owned. He's got 30 feet of rope there. He should be named. You no longer have to move your dice, and you'll see why in a moment. So all you got to do is just grab your character when he's all done and move him over there. We'll go ahead and get his image as well. So we'll go to dwarves and find a good image. Oh, sure, why not? He's good. Copy link, back to TTS, click the question mark, paste in his portrait and confirm, and his portrait shows up. I'm going to go ahead and do that for the, I don't think I did that for the elf yet. And no, I didn't. All right, so we're green now. Let's go grab an elf real quick. And here are our elves. And oh, he looks good. We'll take him. Copy link. Back in. Question mark. Elf. Control V. Paste it in and confirm. There's his. And last, if I'm not mistaken, I don't think I put his model over there either. Yeah. There's his model. You just drop the model in the intro. That lets the host know he's ready. And last, we'll go ahead and change color to Barbarian. Yeah, he didn't get one. I know the Wizard did get one. And we'll run over Discord, Barbarians, and I don't know who I like. Who do I like? Sure. I like him. Copy link. TTS, question mark. Control V and confirm. And there's our thing. So with that, His model's already moved. Very, very quickly, let's just go ahead and we'll select our adventure. Hero Awakens. We'll confirm it. Everything shows up. Go ahead and scale this down just a touch. And we'll just move it out of our way. I don't even think I'm going to roll for it. We're just going to move it out of the way and put it over here by the wizards area. Okay, because we're just trying to show for an example. We can, we've already done that, so we can select start, make sure everybody's ready. So let's get everybody on the board and put the wizard behind him. They go third, and dwarf here. And last is, there he is, Aaron. And okay, so we're all set. We click start again, and oh, we roll for power, so we be the wizard. We are the wizard. Grab our power dice here and shake and roll. You do still have to shake and roll the power dice, but that's not a big deal because it's such an event. It doesn't happen super fast. You just, you can grab the power dice, give it a little shake, and toss it. Plus, it's such a big dice, it's a little easier. We have 2, which takes us straight over to the exploration phase. The power roll, the really initial power roll, doesn't mean anything. So we flip, and right away we spawn our dungeon cell, which it does come in a little funny. So we just unlock it, and it pops right back right, and lock it. Might be a little something under there. Anyway, so we're set there, and oh, so we end exploration phase. Now comes the real power phase. We already are the wizard, so we shake, and we roll whatever we roll. We get a 4. So it's a warrior's phase, and we have so we're going to be able to pull an event really fast. So we put our barbarian there. Let's say elf moves in here. Wizard's going to jump to the corner, and let's give the barbarian a spot to protect him. And they just turn on all of them. They've already gone. Of course, it's power phase again, but it's not. So because an event occurred, and I want something with. Well, it doesn't matter. So goblin archers, perfect. So let's just put our goblin archers. Oh, okay, fine. Yes. There we go. We have a roll. We'll pretend it wasn't a 1, and we have, I don't know, 5 power. And let's go ahead. I just want to go ahead for sake of example. Let's spawn just a corridor. Yeah. So we'll spawn a corridor, and that'll work. I want to shift K that guy. Let's just make him straight. All right, so assuming we got 6 goblin archers here, and let's just assume that we have some others. We'll do the goblin spearmen as well. So these will spawn up. They always spawn faster second time too. They spawn up. You click and drag, bring them over, and place them. So they're the furthest away. And so barbarian, dwarf. Let's see the first guy that can see the elf and the wizard. So elf would be here. I don't think elf would have, yeah, oh, this one's going to have to be here on the elf. So we'll target the elf. Then this one here, I believe, let's see if you can see the wizard. No. So we'll put him here, and he's on the wizard. Okay. Yeah, that works. I like that. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Who gets the extra? Simply, boom, hit your pit for who gets the extra. Aaron gets the extra. So we'll put him, see if he can go here and see him. No, he cannot. So Aaron will get this one. And who else gets the extra? We need to take Aaron out, so he is not part of the pool. And of course, Trusted Alesucker, our barbarian, our dwarf, gets this one. So set for the archers, and then, which you have to do anyway, that's just totally outside of rule set stuff. So let's go ahead and find the goblin spearmen, and it really doesn't matter. Anything will be fine. Where's spearmen here? Orcs will fine. Orcs are fine. So we'll have 6 orcs. That'll be a lot. There we go. Orcs will spawn. They take just a second. We haven't even gotten to the dice roll part yet. And I don't know, computer's running a little slow, maybe because it's recording. One thing I can think. There it goes. And we have our 6 warriors. Move them over. Place them really quickly. We have 1 on each. So this will be the wizards. This will be elf. Right. This guy will be the dwarf. And this guy will be the barbarians. I like it. And we need to check for the other 2. So everybody's in the pool. And Froth gets an extra. Froth. So we'll put him here. Death blow purposes. And then who else gets the extra? We take Froth out, and it is a wizard. So I just have a first room wipe with the new system, but all right. And then so Froth gets the last one. Notice placement isn't a problem anymore either, guys. So we've changed the collider, so it's a lot easier to place stuff. So with that, you just go to your end phase. Again, we're trying to show for purposes here. Okay. So now this is where we're finally going to be able to see it. So you're kind of zoomed in, right? Froth obviously wants to go. He's probably going to, I don't know. It really doesn't matter because he's got 2 on him and then the 1 on the elf. So it doesn't really matter where he starts for death blow purposes. However, you want your dice close by. So I'm going to let you guys know what I'm doing here. I have set up, and the way I have it set up, it was not intentional. I just went ahead and set up these hotkeys, and it kind of worked, so I just kept using them. But I have my melee attack set up as key V, as in Victor. I have my ranged attack set up as G, as in golf. Then the B button will be your dice roll button. So first of all, let's get the dice over here. So you just click it as many times, as many dice as you want. So 1, 2, 3, 4. There's all 4 of my dice. And we'll go ahead, just for the sake of example, we need to redo the physics on them. We just like them a little more bouncy. So we had static friction at, I think, 0.8. We had dynamic friction at 0.5. And we had bounciness at 1. Apply. Now, obviously, it's easier to do this. Apply. It's easier to do this. Just highlight all of the dice in the game that will be using this B function, and to do that too. But by the time it comes to update, that'll already be done. It'll spawn that way. All right. So anyway, so we're ready to go. It's Froth's turn. So again, I have V set up as melee attack, and B is the dice roll. So I just hit V. I'm going to attack this guy, B. That's a hit, damage. Excellent. Death blow, V to the next guy, B. That's a hit, I think. Oh, wait, I'm rolling the, oh, doggone it, I'm rolling the wizard's dice. So, what I need to do instead of that is be the barbarian, which I should have done in the first place. So we'll just count those as the wizard's dice anyway. Let's bring the barbarian's dice over here. The first one, I believe, is going to be his berserk roll anyway. Yeah, Froth has gone berserk. So there's my berserk roll. And then I'm going to bring in my other dice here. Notice as you go, they just recycle the dice. So you'll never have more than 4 on the board. And really quick, I'm going to go ahead. Sorry, guys. I could have had this part set up before. But static friction 1.7. Oh, yeah, we got it. Nope, bounciness is 1. And this is 0.5. And this is 0.8. Apply. Okay, get rid of that. So now it was a death blow, so I'm going to attack this orc, and you just B. Hit him. I think I missed. And since I am berserk, I get a second attack, so I'm going to attack him again. B. That's a hit. Damage. Kill him. That's a death blow. Next guy, I'm going to attack here. B. That's a big miss. End of barbarian's turn. We go to Aaron. We click. We are Aaron. Aaron is going to go at definitely going to go after the one for the wizard. Let's go ahead and attack this one. That's a hit. That's damage. That's a death blow. Over to the next one. That's a hit. Nice. And then, of course, his wound dice did spawn, so he's got 2 wounds left. That's the end of Elf's turn, so we go over to be the wizard. Wizard is going to attack. Sure, he'll attack the one right in front of him, so he'll attack him and roll. And that's a hit. Come on, wizard. A little bit of damage to him. Can't do anything else really, although he could cast his freeze. You know what? Why not? We'll do a freeze spell as well. So we're going to freeze or lightning bolt, and we're going to attack this one, and we're going to lightning bolt again and cast it. Boom. 6 damage to the orc, and he's done. Now it's Alesucker's turn. Alesucker's just going to, Alesucker's just going to attack. Let's go ahead and be Alesucker. He's just going to attack the one in front of him. So we'll attack there and hit B. Boom, that's a hit. Great axe ability. He rolls 2 dice. That guy's dead. It's now Monsters phase. Same thing for Monsters phase. So first we're going to go Orc to Barbarian. Yep. So you simply click attack button, who is attacking who, and then your B button. That's a hit. Ooh, that's going to hurt. 5. Automatically did 4 damage. And you show all of this is in the rule set. So if you look over here at the Barbarian sheet, he just took 4 damage. All right. So anyway, that's the end of that orc's turn. Now we have the archers. So we had archer on Barbarian, so it's simply attack archer to Barbarian, B button. That's a miss. Then it is archer to dwarf, B button. That's a miss. Or did I not get it? Did it not take? One more time. Archer. There's a monster attacking. There's who's attacking. There we go. That did hit and didn't do any damage. The next one is archer to dwarf as well, and he misses. The next one is archer to elf. He hits and I think does a little damage. And the next one is archer to wizard, and he misses. That's the end of the monsters phase. So you end turn, it becomes exploration phase. End turn, it's power phase. You become the wizard. Again, that's just for solo play. And you roll the dice. You'll get a power number, show up automatically of 5. Since we have a couple of people damaged, wizard's just right away, he's going to go ahead and hit his healing spell. So we're going to be the wizard. And now you see I am blue. So I am the wizard. I'm going to go ahead and has healing hands now. It's just a simple double click, and everybody that's wounded will get one thing. Watch. Double click. Everybody gets restored one wound if they're wounded. So now Aaron, yeah, everybody is going to go up one. You'll notice that it actually happened on their character sheet. So he's 11 of 14 now. And who else was damaged? 14 of 14. There we go. And we're 11 of 13 now. Plus the gold counted. So he healed 2 wounds there and got 10 gold. You can see here's the number of wounds and here's the 10 gold. So all of that's scripted in. And lastly, we're going to go to Froth's turn because it was Froth's turn. All right, so we click to be the barbarian. He's going to go ahead and attack the monster right in front of him. And another miss. But I am berserk, so I'm going to attack again. And oh, that's a hit. Death blow him. Boom. And let's see, that's end of turn. So Aaron's going to go ahead and fire, I think, ranged. So let's be the elf. And we're going to go ranged to this guy and roll. That's a hit. And he's dead. That ends the elf's turn, which is now the wizard's turn. Wizard is going to run over here and swing at, wizard's going to run and swing at the goblin. So attack goblin. That is a hit, I think. Nope, stupid wizard. Can't hit the broadside of a barn. Ends the wizard's turn. Alesucker is going to, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Still can't get there. So he's going to move over 1. And we be Alesucker here. And he's going to attack goblin. And creams him with his axe. There we go. He's done. And that would be the end of the warriors phase. It's now monsters phase. This one is still attacking the barbarian. So we simply go attack, model to model, hit B. That's a hit. That's no damage. Monster's turn, model to model, roll. That's a miss. Monster's turn. I don't know if that took. Monster's turn, model to model. That's a miss. Monster's turn, model to... That one was on the wizard, so he will have to change target because he cannot see. So it's between the 3. So we run over to our random player generator. We take out the wizard. We roll for random here. We get a random selection of Aaron. So Aaron is being attacked by the last goblin. And so we have monster, Aaron, B. That's a hit. That's damage. Ooh, that was a tough one too. Monsters phase is over. Back to exploration phase. Back to power phase. We become the wizard. We simply roll our dice. And I should have healed some people there, of course. But here's another 5. He's going to heal right away. So we want to be the wizard for this. So you just click here, click here. I am now the wizard. I'm going to double click my healing hands. I have more power. It automatically reduces power, so I still have more power. I rolled a 5. Healing hands cost 2. You can see healing hands cost 2. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and do it again because I can. And it's healing everybody as it should, and it's, of course, adding my gold. I've done 6 now for 30. We have, also, if you want to see who needs healing, if you don't have this type of spell, all you have to do is hover. So 11 of 14, 6 of 13. Aaron's hurting. 14 of 14, wizard and dwarf are still full healthy. So really it's back to Froth's turn. So it's Froth. Froth is going to charge the goblin here. And he's going to, let's be Froth, attack, goblin, B. I mean, simple as that. I missed. And see, now it doesn't count because I missed. So what? Next, I have 2 attacks. So we're going to attack again. That is a hit, and that is a death blow. And Aaron's going to move into position here, and going to end the barbarian's turn, become Aaron, and he's going to range attack this guy for a hit and a miss total. End of Aaron's turn. Zolte, 1, 2, 3. And he's going to leave it there. And 1, 2, 3, 4 for our dwarf in turn. In turn, monsters phase. This guy was on the barbarian, so it's simple. Barbarian, B, missed. This guy was on the dwarf. Missed. This guy was on the dwarf. So, yeah, attack. Archer to archer. He hits. Ooh, he actually hurts the dwarf with it, but that's the end of their turn. Power phase, be the wizard. And here we go. Roll for power. If it's a 1, we're not gonna go through all that. I had to say it. I had to say 1. Right? I had to say 1. That looked more like a 6 to me, guys. I think it's a 6. So 6. We're gonna check everybody's health real quick for the wizard. So we're 13 of 14, 12 of 14. Aaron's hurting. So yeah, we're gonna cast a we're going to cast 2 of them. Go ahead and cast 2 of them. And with that, it is going to be Froth's turn. Froth charges up, and maybe he'll get some good death blow action here. Let's see if he takes them all out with one swing. Attack, this one, roll. He hits, damage. He kills it, so he attacks this one and rolls. Oh, he misses. He has 2 attacks. He attacks this one again and rolls. That's a hit. Damage. That's a death blow. He attacks this one and rolls. That is a miss. Last one more, guy. So our elf is going to ranged attack. So let's end turn. Be the elf. And we are going to range attack this guy right here and roll. And that's a miss. And the wizard's going to step up. And we're going to end the elf's turn, be the wizard. Wizard's going to attack this guy and roll. That's a miss. Dwarf is going to run up, end elf's turn, be the dwarf. He's going to attack archer and miss as well. You get the gist, guys. This makes it's so much better. I just cannot explain how much smoother, and it just feels right. So yeah, hope y'all enjoy this. Can't wait to start play testing this with you guys to get your thoughts. But this is what the game was needing, and with it, it becomes what I had hoped it would be. So thanks a lot. You guys have a great week, and hopefully we'll get some games in this weekend. See y'all later.